Hey there, everyone. We're just starting out here, so it'd be great if we could get this started up. So, what I'm going to do is just start playing some classic Fallout from 1997. We'll get right into it. Bear with me for just a second here, sorry. Well, here we are. Let's do that again. This is one of those intros that's actually worth watching all the way through. It really gives you a feel. It's not just even the atmosphere so much as the whole experience. It's the audio, it's the visual. Altogether, it really gives you a powerful message. And also why this video is not easy to broadcast. Original Fallout's really rough.
Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will you do? Maybe you'll sit and sigh, wishing that I were near. Then maybe.
War never changes. The Romans waged war to gather slaves and wealth. Spain built an empire from its lust for gold and territory. Hitler shaped a battered Germany into an economic superpower. But war never changes. In the 21st century, war was still waged over the resources that could be acquired. Only this time, the spoils of war were also its weapons: petroleum and uranium. For these resources, China would invade Alaska, the US would annex Canada, and the European Commonwealth would dissolve into quarreling, bickering nation-states bent on controlling the last remaining resources on Earth. In 2077, the storm of World War had come again. In 2 brief hours, most of the planet was reduced to cinders. And from the ashes of nuclear devastation, a new civilization would struggle to arise. A few were able to reach the relative safety of the large underground vaults. Your family was part of that group that entered Vault 13. Imprisoned safely behind the large vault door, under a mountain of stone, a generation has lived without knowledge of the outside world. Life in the vault is about to change.
So here we are. I'm going to start a brand new game. Let's go with. Actually, haven't played the genuine characters through, so I want to just try Albert. He shares a similarity to my name, even if not my looks. So let's try this guy.
You're here. Good.
Oh man,
We've got a problem. A big one. The controller chip for our water purification system has given up the ghost. Can't make another one. The process is too complicated for a workaround system. Simply put, we're running out of drinking water.
Always loved this animation.
No water,
it's really
no
good
vault.
for the 90s. I mean, from 1997, this is amazing.
To our survival.
It's like
And frankly,
opening up a history book.
I think you're the only hope we have. You need to go find us another controller chip. We estimate we have 4 to 5 months before the vault runs out of water. We need that chip. We marked your map with the location of another vault. Not a bad place to start, I think. Look, just be safe. Okay?
Here we go. Fantastic opening sequence here. Really establishes it. I mean, they did this so well. And I'm glad that they managed to keep this together for the show, for all the games that have come since. It really does help to establish where you are. And here we go. All right. What's great about this game is that they start you off strong. So you have quite a bit going for you already. Let's check my skills here. Small gun, speech, and bargaining. Very good. Excellent charisma. Agility's a bit low for what I like, but we're going with the character that they made, so they must have done it for a reason. He's a lover, not a fighter here. Although he does love shooting things. So we'll start with that. 28 HP, so we'll try to take it a little easy here. First combat. Welcome to Fallen Combat. Missing is a common thing. And if you don't miss, you just are thankful that you didn't miss. If you do miss, you're just thankful it wasn't a critical miss. And if you do miss critically, you have to go find yourself a new gun. Or a new way to approach it. Just get a good back cover. So keeping on. So the movement system is really different from what you might be used to in more linear games, and it's also got this great isometric look. So we'll be dealing with that. There's also often things hidden in these piles of rubble. So if you look around carefully, sometimes you can find things. Alright, so we hit him, but we don't have very many action points at this stage, and we are operating with that. Just have to get closer. lighting system here. All right, working our way through this pretty easily. Oh, so here we are. This is this 90s combat system. You have to right click to move, and then it will automatically deselect you from combat sometimes, even though you want to use your weapon. Okay, here's another funny thing. You have to switch over to the reload, then select single, then go for it again. Luckily, I do still have enough AP. So that costs 2 just to reload, but it is a much easier option than going back into the inventory, which costs 4. So that's something to pick up in these early experiences through here. This game is really funny. It is incredibly interactive for something from that era. So you'll often find these places where if you click on something, like you see in this text in the bottom left, you'll defeat your enemies. You'll see a pile of rocks. If you keep trying to discover what's going on, you'll see it has these different depictions of it. And it always kind of says different things there. So we'll keep cruising through these rats, make our way outside. All right, destroyed your enemies without taking a scratch. So to the west, you can see a natural light for the first time in your life. You're looking at the outside world. So here we are. Here's the map screen. We only have one option, so we'll try that out. So if you're brand new to the game, this is what you would see. Okay, so here's something new, something in between. So it's unknown, but I have a feeling it'd be a good idea to stop here. Might as well explore it. Oh, I do have a farmer out. So how's it going, bud? He's called Seth. I want to know about this place. It's a peaceful community. They have their own irrigation, raiders and scorps. All right, so what's the Red Scorpions? What about the raiders? Organized guards like Ian. Okay. Well, I've played this before, so I know that Ian is someone we want to meet. Katrina is someone else we want to see. If you're playing this for the first time, if you ask her for everything on this list, you ask her about basically everything in the game. She actually came from Vault 15 as well. It's where this whole settlement originally started from. And you can see that they all have a few different things to give you a good experience for actually going through and talking to her specifically and asking for help. So you go through here. You have to actually interact with all of these doors and buttons. And you can see how you interact as you put your mouse over the bookshelf and actually kind of click it, and then you have to physically move over everything, which is pretty laborious. There is no take all option on this. They get that later. They figured that out for the next game. So, that's something that we take for granted here. So here's a funny thing. So this is this guy that we need to meet. His name's Ian. Looks like you're new here. What's your name? So if you say my name's not important, well then neither are you. All right, I'm out. Good to meet you. What do we do here? There's a guard for the merchant seller and a shop and road. He's been staying here since the people have been helping him recover. Knowledge of the outside world and experience make him useful. That's his home here in Shady Sands. Occasionally he even gets to visit Junktown to the hub, since he's the only person who's ever really left, which is pretty funny. Sorry to hear about the injury. Thanks, it's been healing up well, thanks to Roslo. All right, what can I help you with? Can you give me directions? All right, so the hub is a big trading center for south of Shady Sands. It's run by several different caravan groups. So Water Merchants, Crimson Caravan, Fargo. Junktown's a little south and a ways west. It's smaller, but still a good place to drop in for a cup. Never seen by a fellow by the name of Cody. It's a shopkeeper, sheriff, and mayor all at once. Alright, so he gave me directions. Could you help me out? Let's go. It'd be good to get back in action. Alright, so let's explore a little bit. It's Albania. Nice peaceful town. It'd be a shame if anything raided it. No, I won't. We'll see what happens. Sometimes they get mad if you try to open this. Sometimes they don't. So let's see. They don't seem to be upset about me opening it this time. So one of the things that's really key is you just basically go through and try to open every room and every door in the game. This is actually the hospital area. So you can see they've got different people here. This is a person who can heal you. Oh, it's late, so he won't help you yet. He asked me if I'm actually hurt. I'm not. Okay, I'm not hurt, but you will be if you keep me away from my sleep. Come back in the morning. Alright. Now, who's this guy? He's sorry he's not feeling too well right now. If you can find a way to fight them, talk to my brother. Alright. Let's see what else we can find. Alright, who's this robed gentleman?
Greetings. Your business in Shady Sands might be...
Small village west of here.
I know of no village to the west.
Have you been through the mountains west of here?
Well, to my regret, I have not. Which begs the question, how did you make that passage?
That is a chin stroker, sorry, bud. Let's see. It was pretty tough, but I made it.
Yes. I shall believe you for now. But we do not trust easily, especially those who might be dangerous. Know that Seth and I will be watching you.
Okay. Very good. All right, so let's see if there's anything around here for us. All right. Nothing here. Bookshelf. All right, more stuff. Another knife and some rocks. They're actually worthless in this, and they don't really help you that much. I'm not going to take them because they're just basically weight at this point.
Hi. I heard there was a
Tandy.
traveler in town, but I was kind of skeptical until I saw you. My name's Tandy. What's yours?
My name's Albert. You can also say the name is Albert. Remember it. Let's see if I can do that. That seems to cause the most chaos.
Well, how do you like our little town? Bored yet?
Yeah, there's nothing to do here but watch the Brown late.
Finally, someone
watch
else
them
who
get it on.
sees. Of course, you've probably been everywhere, so this must be hell for you.
If you're so bored, why don't you leave?
Me? Leave? I wish. I don't know enough to leave alone, and no one else wants to go. And worst of all, my father says he would have a heart attack if something happened to me.
Well, that's a tough situation. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sure, I guess. I've never been out of here, so I don't know what help I can be. So, what you need?
What
There's
else
a
is
bunch
going
of
on?
cities down south, but since you're such a great traveler, I'm sure you know that already.
No, but Ian will help. Thank
No
you.
problem. Anything else?
Any
Good
stories
stuff.
from down south?
No
Thanks.
problem. Anything else? Well,
Thanks for your time.
thanks for talking. We don't get many strangers here, so it's always good to talk to new people. See ya.
All right, bye. Well, that was Tandy. All right, so let's go explore a little bit more. Let's see what's going on. See, they've got some walls. They're starting to explore and build. Oh, here we go. Got some ag. Got a nice well. Water supply to Shady Sands. This is too little water to supply the world. Oh no. Drat. I have to go a little further than that. All right, let's see. There's another shelf up here. Oh, here we go. So a rope and also a scout handbook, which helps us with these skills. So I'm going to use that right away, actually. So here's the first aid book. We use that. So it takes a little time, but you learn new ways to heal an injury. And then here's the scout handbook. Learn a lot about wilderness survival, which is really funny because I actually was a scout, and the thing is chock full of wilderness survival. So if you had one of my scout books in a apocalypse, that might actually be helpful to you. It does teach you quite a bit. Very good tips, although it does have a lot about like hiking along the side of a road that wouldn't be very useful now. Anyway, so I'm going to go talk to this farmer for no particular reason. Good day. Hello. What can I do for you? What's your name? He's called Curtis. Can you tell me about your village? Village is small, but they support themselves. Aside from the attacks by those guys and the occasional scorps, they have no problems. Aradesh is a good leader, so I think that's the road guy, Aradesh. What are you doing? He's a farmer. He's irrigated the desert many years ago. Although it's harsh, it's possible to grow things. You seem to be doing pretty well, or do you have all your fields planted right now? You could probably do better with crop rotation. Crop rotation? What's that? And then you go into an extremely specific discussion of crop rotation. Well, you plant only some of your fields, allowing the others to go back. Get back some of the nutrients that the plants used up. You let the other fields become fertile again just by tilling up whatever grows there. It's actually true. It works perfectly. Never thought of that. Makes sense though. Good idea. Oh man, look at that. So 500 experience points for helping to improve agriculture. So here's this. Now I've gone up a couple. Let me see. We've got small guns, big guns, energy weapons, speech and barter. So these are already pretty high up. Guns is pretty high as well because I have other magazines like that one that we just had, the Scout Handbook. There's ones called guns and bullets that will help with the small guns. So what I actually want to do is focus on something else right this second, which is going to be energy, because I'm going to do a sneaky trick and get this thing. All right, and we also have just enough strength to do the kind of build I want. So we'll do that. Actually, I think there is some more stuff over here, down in the corner. Yeah. Okay. So you go over to the shed. Plus, things are always in the garden shed. Know that from experience. Alright, so I found a sledgehammer and some rope. Ooh. We are set. Alright, I'm rolling out. It is nighttime, so let's see. I'm gonna head on out to the front. So red scorpions and raiders. I'm actually going to do that quest. So it's not really a quest because they don't really give you anything, but it does give you a lot of experience that I want right now. So I'm going to do that. Are you sure you want me to take you? Give you directions to the red scorpion caves. I can't go, but I can show you the way. Yes. All right, here we are. There's scorpions in the dark caves. Let's see. Running around. Give me some much. Here they are. Alright, plus I got Ian with me, so I feel fairly confident about this. Here they come. So one of the keys in this is to always let your opponent aim towards you and try to attack you first, because that actually gives you first move. So I have 55% here. Oh, so I missed the one I was shooting at, but I got the one behind him. So let's see what goes on here. Oh, let's go Ian. Ian did not miss. Ooh, go Ian. Ian is, okay, 93 because they're right next to me. 9, 10. mist, so you have that kind of echoing noise means you missed. So spacebar, take the turn. All right. So we won. Actually, check these. Okay, so they have their tails. Tails are very heavy, but they're worth something. So we'll collect those and see how it's going. All right, just exploring some caves, got some bones. Oh, here's 3 of them, 4 of them. Oh boy! All right, let's start this one and we might run away because discretion is the better part of valor here. Oh man! Well, he got kind of tagged me with that one first, but he did end up getting the other guy. So I'll move out of the way. Try this. There we go. All right, so again, Ian is very good, but sometimes he does actually graze you, which is not great. And if you pause, these are your, I forget what it's called, but it's like action critical or something like that, or action points left over. And so when you have action points left over, then you can actually use the points that are left over on your action bar as a way to evade. So if I press space, those 2 points are added to the 4 I already had, and that gives me more evasion here, as well as my health just for that short time, and then again it rolled back. So I'm going to heal with one of these, all right, full health, and then grab that gun again. Oh, out of hand. Oh, nope. Out of action points. No worse. Alright, so he reloaded. So I'm going to see if I can get him really good. So here is the VATS equivalent for this. So this is the 1997 version. So I can select where I want to go. Do I want to try to hit the eyes, the brain? Carapace is pretty good. Odds. So let's try the easy one. Oh, got him. Critically hit for 16 points, striking through the tough carapace without pausing. Interesting. So that's that outer shell on these giant insects. Pardon me. Just getting my cuppa. Alright. Now we'll try it again. Carapace. Oh, got him right in the bottom. But I've been poisoned, which is not great. Oh, here we are. So for 4 points. 6 points up. Oh, but out of aim. Alright, reload. Single. Shot. Did not get him. Alright, this is getting problematic. Alright. So here we go. So you can actually reload and also use items while you go to that one space, which saves you time by doing 2 things at once, and also points. So now I just have to wait. Oh, there he goes. He got him for me. Perfect. All right, so here I am. Try for this one around the corner. 55 here for 6. Oh. Ian tagged me again. All right. Let's move out of the way. There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Is there anything around here? Nope. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's go over here. Animal bones. At least you think they're animals. Oh, Here he comes. So it does highlight them. So you always have pretty good warning. It doesn't necessarily mean much, though. This is pretty unforgiving. So I'm victorious. Let's see, I'm going to give Ian some of my stuff. So what you can do is you can give this to your companion, and then he will actually only give you stuff back. So I'm going to take the caps here. But he will only give you stuff back if it's actually worth the trade. If it doesn't work, he will not. He will not do it. He's just like, nah. But you can actually steal stuff back from him. So if you're ever in doubt, just use theft ability. That's what this really teaches you early on. It's perfect. All right, so we're going to give him the AP rounds, the sledgehammer, and the tails, because they are heavy. All right. So try your best weapon next time in battle. Never mind. All right, are we all set? Nope, still some more down here. Okay, here we go. There goes nothing. 55. 7, 9. Oh boy. He missed, all right. Luck is slightly on our side. So I see something hiding here. It's actually 10 millimeter JHP. So let's reload now. And Ian's getting a good look at it. Okay. I'm always worried that he will miss get me. Alright, 500 experience for stopping rides. Perfect. Stopping those scorpions. Alright. Our victorious piles of scorps left behind. I'm all done. Head back. Alright, so let's go to Chunktown. So you see it brings up this postcard, and then you can click on the entrance, but you're not quite there yet. You're actually still in the wilderness zone. This is showing you just totally randomly. It stops everything if you didn't know what was going on. You have no idea. But if you look down here, you can see you're taking damage. I am very close to dying, so I am going to heal up. And yeah, I think that's about it. Okay. Another thing, save early and often. So there we go. There's a new save. Stream saves her. So let's head on over to Ball 15 actually. Haven't been there yet. So we have some rope, we have some flares. That's all you need really. But if you didn't know, you'd be stuck. Oh, this is fine. There's a squirrel. Go through him first. He was upset about his friends in the cave. Alright, Ian, carefully. Okay, here we go. So you don't have enough action points, so you have to wait until combat ends. So you take the spacebar, and you can wait until after combat ends. So here we are, we're underground again. This is the favorite thing to do in this whole series, is be underground. So it's where safest area to be. Unless you're a rat. So we don't like rats. Zero tolerance policy. Unless they're too far away. Because that takes a long time. So you clear out the ones here at the entrance. That'll give us some easy points here. So you can see on the description, it will say, oh, here's a mole rat, big boy. Alright, got it. Tagged him. Okay. Tagged him good. Alright, so he doesn't have anything. Let's see, there's this little container on the wall. Locker. Has 6 flares, 5 flares. Here we go. And there's another one up there. Let's see it. This is kind of the opposite of Ratatouille. Just a mess. Alright. Another level. So I'm not actually leveling what I'm skilled in. It seems counterintuitive, but this one makes sense shortly. So here we go. Just keep cruising on up on those energy weapons. It's it will all be revealed. It will make sense soon. Oh, Ian, getting him from the other room. Didn't even mean that, but it worked. Just stood there and let the other guy take care of the rat. Alright, here we go. My turn. Yep. Here goes nothing. 66. Oh. Classic. See, those are the moments. You're 95. When you miss 95, that's when you really know. All right, he was seriously knocked it around. Here's another locker. Oh, come on. Let me open it. All right, 4 more. And also one of these kits. Do I have one? No. It's too heavy. All right. So let's see. These are 20 pounds each. Let's move on. There we go. Time to go over here, and then we can see there's something on the ground. Some flares. Even more of them. And then we come over here. You cannot do anything with this elevator. Can't go down without a rope. Alright. There we go. And so you can see it's wrapped around the pole at the top. And you click on it. And here we go. Ian magically transported himself. So the key message here is always worth going through every spot, because there's always something. And it's just a party. I wonder what they were doing in here. Ian is appropriately upset with them. All right, so checking the corners everywhere, because there is my first good find. So he is blocking me right now. That's the other thing that can happen. Oh, come on. So we are in a situation here. I can't get him to move. So what I'm going to try to do is just move around here. See if I can get past. Oh, I can. Okay, thanks. So if he had gotten me stuck, I would have just had to restart from that last save because there was no function to get them to move out of the way. They fixed that in the second one. So it took them a year. But at this point, they had not figured that out yet. 39%. Okay, that was dangerous. Let's see what I can do with the other thing I found. I'm not going to say what it is because I'm in a building, but it's there. So that's how you notice. You just pull the actual item over and put it on top. So it's a case of 223 FMJ. And this is a Colt Rangemaster semi-auto. Switch. 11 pounds. So that's the other thing. So you quickly gain just picking up all these other items. Let's see if there's anything right here. Okay, let's get him. A little bit over the top, but there's something here at my feet. Another 223 box of it. So let's go up here. So I can see another box up there. In the top corridor, there's another box that we can get to. So that was another example where I actually want to be in combat, and it keeps pulling me out. So it's funny, it kind of is counterintuitive where you will sometimes be sneaking up on things, or sometimes they'll see you from quite far away. Like there's no rhyme or reason in the programming. It's just one of those classic foibles. It makes it great. So let's go over here. So there's some more ammo. Check this locker. Hey, we've got the outfit of champions there. Too heavy. Okay. Black heavy leather jacket. Alright, so you can see it changes your sprite in the little screen. And we're ready to go. Actually, I probably want to keep that rope, so I'm going to go back and trade out another tail for that rope, because we'll need it later. Yeah, alright. Oh, see, he's blocking me in, so let's see if I can get him to move. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's not incredible for path making. So let's grab that. So I have 2, and let's go to this final one. I actually snuck up on him, so let's start with the biggest. Okay. Wait. You can see now that I've got the jacket, my ability to avoid attacks, that AC went all the way up to 12. So it was at 4, now it's all the way up to 12. So that's how quickly you start to improve. So here we are. Just using all these low-level sponges to get ourselves a little bit leveled up. A little bit more technology, a little bit more tools available, and then we can really get into this. So here's another, let's use the rope. And click on the side. Ooh, we're in trouble. Out of ammo. Okay. RD, and here we are. Alright. Shaken but not stirred. Whoa. Sheesh. Alright, up to 14. Goes with the knife. Alright, that was a little... He came out of that cave just like a rat would. It's pretty accurate, actually. Woo! So Ian also has a hood, it seems like, with the jacket on, which I think is a good sign. I think he's able to see better without the whole suit. So. Nice. So I missed this one, but hit the one behind him. Got him. Oh! Ian is both a national treasure and also sometimes wrecks the whole program. Alright, so let's go down to these lockers, see what's in them. So, dynamite and 2. Okay. Let's try the other one. Ooh. A faster one. Substitute teacher, if you will. Alright, so what do we got in this? Take out the ammo that was in it and put in regular, just to make sure. Not using up that AP. And here we go. Alright. He turned the corner and saw me. Okay. And that's not a problem anymore. Alright, let's go over here. We're able to determine that the command and control center is definitely buried under even more rock. You'll have to look for the chip elsewhere. Gain 500 points. 500 points for Gryffindor. That is definitely a sign of my times. And it also does not reflect on the opinions of the person who wrote this series, because they are the opinions of that person and not myself. Out again. Okay. There we go. So here's another funny thing is this is kind of this bombed out area. And it says there's nothing here, but if you're careful and look, there are a few things you can pick up. So let's see if there's any. Oh no. So 95, yeah. So even at a fairly low level of skill, because I started at maybe 60, 65, it's basically with this is accurate enough for anything, especially early on. So this is just allowing me to completely roll through here. There we go. Oh, just look at that. First aid book hanging out on the ground. All right, let's go over here. 63, but it's still enough. The story of this experience is just missing and missing and missing. Luckily, I haven't actually had a critical miss yet. That is the worst thing that can happen. Enemies can have it happen to them, especially if you are at high luck. And if you have certain traits, it especially happens more frequently. But yeah, that really changes it. So here's another locker. 44, actually. Don't have one yet, but it's good to have. Pardon me. Alright, all the Detrius here. There's actually something on the ground over there. Let's see what it is. Crowbar. Alright. Don't think a crowbar will help. Okay. Coming back upstairs. And run on out. And actually see if I can't clean up this last bit around the edge here. Get those last couple of points. Yeah, so at this point we're just working our way through, collecting experience. Here we are. So we are actually at a point where I could make a cheeky move and try to go for a laser early on. So I'm going to try it. We don't know many locations, but I'm going to take us back to our own vault. Try to pull a sneaky. So the trick here is if you stay in the mountains, you will always get fairly low-level mountain enemies spawning because it thinks that you're in one of these first couple of squares. But go left instead of right. So I'm trying to stick to the mountains here. Just kind of exploring gingerly around. Oh, stopped. Oh, hey, rad guy. But he missed. So let's see what happens. Ooh, all right. So cool. Sometimes there's like items hidden in this texture here, these little hillocks. But it doesn't look like there's anything right there that I can see. So the other thing that the second one added is the ability to kind of be able to see objects on the ground, which this does not have. Oh, there it goes. Shoot. Critically hit, 6 points. Bruise will look nice, maybe scars will make good party talk. In my experience, that's not the case, but you never know. Maybe he will be different. Alright, we're at 30 HP. Gotta always look at that because you can suddenly run afoul if you're not careful. So here I am, kind of skirting the edges of this desert for a reason. Let's see what's here. Oh, Brotherhood. Who are they?
Hello, and welcome to the Brotherhood of Steel. May I ask your business here?
I'd like
That's
to
great. Wait here a second, and let me see what you need to do.
That was easy.
Well, I talked to the High Elder, and he said that not just anyone can
Oh.
join. He said you have to complete a quest first.
Like
You have to
what?
go to the ruins of the Ancient Order, that's south of here. You've got to go inside and bring back something that proves that you were there. You do it.
Okay.
You will? Great. Just bring it back here. Good luck.
How do I get the feeling that I just signed up for something I wasn't really ready for? Can't believe it. They're sending him down there. Oh, man. Even that other guy knows I can't make it. But that's all right. Okay, so let's save really quickly before I get off the screen. And now I'm going to cut west. See if I can't make it across. Yet another one of those random encounters. Let's see if we can't go north now. Okay. See, I'm making a big U shape here. See, these are these really low-level encounters. Oh, out. Okay, so we're attempting the sneak maneuver. So what I'll do is I'm going to try to make it to the base and then save right at the entrance, and then that will be the start of my next run. So if I can make it there, that will be just remarkable. So we're heading for the original base. Oh, I see something here. What's that? Unknown. This is going to be a tough nut to crack. No kidding. Okay. So I'm going to save it right there. Thank you very much for hanging out with me for a minute, and I will talk to you all later.